This is Andy Chambers. Thank you for joining me for today's update. I'm writing this message on April 30th. We've all heard the saying, sell in May and walk away. That may or may not apply this year, but there are some significant events occurring very soon, starting with the May 1st FOMC report, a key European monetary report on May 2nd, Friday's, that's May 3rd's, monthly employment report, a mid-month congressional debt ceiling decision, and the Syrian wildcard. All I can say is, be careful out there. Right now, the Dow is still strong, and there are no signs of a top. The next targets are 15,000, 15,500, and 16,000. A break of support at the April low of 14,444 could result in a further decline. The next support beyond that is near 14,000. The next hurdle for the bears would be the February low of 13,784. Apple was probably the strongest stock of the last 15 years. The deep pullback into support and the bullish monthly reversal in April could mark the beginning of at least a short to intermediate term rally. The minimum upside target is 550. A break of support at the April low of 385 would put the bullish outlook on hold. By the way, Apple now trades mini options. The mini options are for 10 shares of stock instead of the standard 100 shares. The option cost should be about 1/10 of the standard option cost. ACAM Technologies had a huge surge in April. The next targets for ACAM are 52 and 60. A monthly close below the April low of 32.63 would put the bullish outlook on hold. Buy dips. Coach was very strong from 2009 until early 2012. After a long pause and pullback, trading in April suggests that it could be ready for a rally. The next targets for Coach are 75 and 80. A monthly close below the April low of 48.76 would put the bullish outlook on hold. DuPont was very strong from 2009 until 2011. After a long pause, it looks ripe for an upside breakout. The current targets are 60, 65, and 70. The initial hurdle for the bears is the November low of 41.67. The monthly reversal in April suggests that the pullback in Deere could be over and the uptrend could be resuming. The next upside target for Deere is 105. A monthly close below the April low of 81.58 would void the bullish setup. The monthly close below support points to a further decline for GLD. The long-term target for GLD is 100. The initial hurdle for the bulls is seen at 174. Like Apple, GLD now trades mini options. As we said, the mini options are for 10 shares of stock instead of the standard 100 shares. The option cost should be about 1/10 of the standard option cost. The monthly bullish reversal is a positive sign for HAL or Halliburton. The current upside targets for Halliburton are 50 and 55. A monthly close below the April low of 36.77 would void the bullish setup. HIB has a higher low bottom setup in a strong bull trend. The next upside target for HIB is 65. A monthly close below 49.78 would void the setup. Intel also has a higher low bottom setup. The targets for Intel are 29 and 35. We don't want to see a monthly close below the April low of 20.75. MRO has been going sideways for 2 years. The pattern has a flat top. A breakout of a flat top or a flat bottom often has significant follow-through. The conservative long-term target for MRO is 45, although we think it could ultimately head toward 50. A monthly close below the April low of 29.47 would put the bullish outlook on hold. Oxy is another stock that was very strong from 2009 until 2011. After a deep pullback, it looks like it could be ready for a rally. The targets for Oxy are 100, 110, and 120. A monthly close below the March low of 77.21 would put the bullish outlook on hold. PHM, or Pulte Homes, has been very strong. After a short pause, bullish trading in April points to a further advance. The next targets for PHM are 26 and 30. A monthly close below the April low of 17.46 would void the bullish setup. UNH has a higher low bottom setup in a strong bull trend. The next targets for UNH are 65 and 70. A monthly close below the August low of 50.32 would void the bullish setup. We're still waiting for a breakout in XLE. The upside targets for XLE are 88, 95, and 100. A monthly close below the April low of 73.51 would put the bullish outlook on hold. After weakening a bit in mid-month, XLK had a strong finish in April. The next targets for XLK are 35 and 40. A monthly close below the April low of 29.10 would put the bullish outlook on hold. Well, that's the last chart for today. We've been looking at monthly charts, as we always do. Monthly setups can take a long time to develop. If you buy options on any of these stocks, please buy plenty of time. We always buy the most time we can. Thank you for your time and attention. Good luck and good trading.